Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Atik?
Adi, we need to do this process. And I was thinking, say, a man for best show money, na mreno swan or my because my view is this register it should be probably register last year about 20 years,
which is impossible.
No, maybe what I'm saying is no, we can keep improving it.
Okay.
By doing continuous registration and limited registration. But pass to do a new one. This should be the last time I ever because this is the finest opportunity to get legal to be on the register. And I support data na generate. So that going forward in the we'll be doing limited registration and just only continuous registration. And but way na say yenja na enko fa dada no na yemma voter ID card no emfa enye a show of citizenship that should be make crowd be anko mikra meko court to say that register lacks credibility.
Atik, question be me text abi ebisa enra or say voter register we are and the MPP bar bam with over 1 million votes or about 1 million votes. Register here and a 2 NDC fee abemu with about 1 million votes. Why does MPP want to change the register that brought them into power? Why does the NDC want to maintain the register that took them out of power? At the end, they were registered.
Chairman, media, it makes a lot of sense for me from the perspective of Nyomu winning election with this register, wanting a new register. No, it makes a lot of sense for me because, Chairman, I winning power, the anchor would be wishing to maintain it. And yes, sir. But AB, this may be too much credit for the MPP, but AB, they feel, say, look, we are better off with a more credible register. Because at the time they raised issues of credibility, I was like, look, you're maintaining it because the Electoral Commission had the power to do the audit. But audit now, the Electoral Commission failed to do the audit. And maintaining the position said there are still issues with the register, legitimate. And going forward, Chairman, a credible register obia ewo jide womono serves everybody equally. But register issues you can't be sure when it will come against you. And they were lucky enough to win with this register. Maybe going forward they might lose. And instead of saying register that is clean and are fairly clean. You can't have a completely clean, but a fairly clean register. No, register way dear. NHIS card holders and NISO. Register biometrics na generate systems na was can support those biometrics and all of that. Until going forward by 10 years you won't have issues with whether data can be transferred onto new equipment or not, because you are now going to store data in a format that is compatible with Mfidia Abano. And for me it makes a lot of sense. So Obia who profited from a flawed situation once it corrected. But I mean say, but of course, NDC from a profit from Sardino. Even NDC profited from a flawed register. In 2012, you produce register and one educo elections with all the inadequacies associated with our register NDC for we need elections. And it is fair. Both of them have had a share, and both of them have profited from this flaw.
And so it's time to change.
It's time to make the best and move on as a country. And I mean, say an opportunity has been presented. Say ye, so that going forward, Obianti can say, MP before Enyam Faso from South Flood register and our register na who was and our NDC for so Enya Sam Faso. Both at least these are the two loudest political parties, and both of them have had a chance. But the truth is issues and this is the right time going forward And until I may say it makes sense, and it may sound as giving too much credit to the MPP, but say you profited from a process which you recognize, say but you want to make it better. Any Banyamin Tiasen say, as opposition for Kra, they should have been pushing for this, but unfortunately the NDC has a different view. Banyam say Ghana for Tiasen say, Mreno na wadaje, and you feel say you want to exercise your civic responsibility. Kwabontin na ko register, but adia eshem in crying kesini say electoral commission force who say these are not regular times nti say yen hihye bia ebetimi abogana for ho ban and almost say there will be the observance of the safety protocols. At this point me call dream no, the focus should have been how do we should have been discussing the safety protocols. A coin by the electoral commission, ebe faso, are observing protocols. That should have been the focus of the conversation. Because maybe Edri, you cannot tell EC not to do the registration. Sabi baso.
Well, many Sylviano Casano pay. She seemed very resolute in her mind. I'll say at the end of the year, yeah, we have to find a way to do it.
We knew say Adi since February. Coca na we at the end of the day we knew say
namunim say
electoral commission arguments no far outweigh any other argument that me matter up. In fact, a lot of the arguments in opposition no emotional arguments. What is here? I was very convinced look ni ye you want to adi say and ye why don't we focus on the house instead of it is too late in the day to still think say you win the argument against the compilation of a new register. It is too late in the day. Say a name people still think say their argument now, the emotional argument almost started since January no. So argument no can win and ne. Abra Crow equipment cry without giving off so much information. Fidie no cry edi be yejuan cry ebi crash as yet. And at this point car ya bono. Yes, say, kana ya boni nyina yembongu na yenja. I mean, I don't think say we've gone beyond that level. No, say see ani ebetimi aye at this point in say PPEs and safety protocols na say be observe no. Yeah, saying how are we going to do it? What you say? That for me should be the focus of our conversation from now going forward. And electoral commission for so they should come out and explain to us in clearer terms. May whom brochure be artwork be actually how the process is going to be done. I think they need to communicate that much more. Not gonna for NTS here. Kwanya yebe faso what will happen on the day of the registration. Uba processes now ube femuno how the protocols are going to work.
So it's a done deal.
Chairman, done deal is an statement. It's a sealed deal.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.